Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Askbeagly, the Q&A series that is supposed to be every other week, except, yeah, this one's 2 weeks late. Anyway, without further ado, I know you guys have been waiting for this, so let's go ahead and answer some questions. Macquarie, or Macquarie, or I'm probably killing your name. I think it's Macquarie, asks, which playthrough do you remember having the most technical issues with? Recording, editing, uploading, etc. The series that I remember giving me the most trouble of all time was probably the game Transistor. It was this action RPG that I absolutely loved that nobody watched, like seriously, like nobody watched this thing. There was like maybe 20 views a video or something like that, but I absolutely loved the game to death. It was incredible, it was beautiful, the story was awesome, the action was fun, the battle system was cool, but I just had so many freaking issues uploading it. It didn't help that when there were issues, the game files were humongous, so what would happen is I'd have to sit through this long ass render, this long ass upload, and then nobody would watch the freaking thing because it was just horribly done. It was probably some of my worst commentary. I had issues with audio. The finale of the series itself doesn't even freaking have audio. My audio file got corrupted and I wasn't able to record any audio for the last part of it. And I didn't talk. It was just blank gameplay for like 38 minutes or something like that. The finale of the game where the story culminates and everything happens in it. And yeah, that series made me super sad to do because like I said, nobody watched it, and I'm sure part of it is because of the quality. If you guys want to check out my failure, then you can go ahead and click the link that I'll put somewhere up here on the screen so that you guys can see Transistor. Like I said, it's a beautiful game. It didn't help also that I got trolled during it. There was like a dislike bot that was on it, so it made it look like the series was crap, and I think that turned off a lot of people as well. But it was just one of those like giant failures that I've kept up sort of just to ground myself and remind myself of where I've come from. Hialao asks, if you were to have a musical motif, what instruments would represent you the best? It's really hard to pick because I play a lot of instruments. I love playing music, I love listening to music, I love appreciating music. Just everything about it is really dynamic and cool and covers this huge array of genres, which is why I think music is something to be passionate about, because no matter who you are, there's always going to be some music for you. With that being said though, I'd probably say that I think a piano probably represents me the best, and because of the exact thing that I just talked about. Pianos are so cool because you can play so many different styles of music on them. You know, you can be really graceful and have these amazing ballads or sweeping sonatas, things like that, or you could just have this super hardcore awesome pop song or super hardcore rock song or anything like that. It's like really, really cool as far as the range of a piano goes. So I'd say piano. Randy Mash asks, how does I has beautiful her? Well, Paul, you're gonna want to start off by shaving your head and just starting the fuck over, man. You're never gonna have these golden locks, and they're not golden either, but they're like gold. They're worth gold. It's fucking stupid. Fellatastic asks, I hope I got your name right by the way, where do you look for these indie and other not so well-known games? I'm following some indie pages, but I'm always looking for new sources. As far as the indie games that I play go, I look all over the web for them. I have a couple sites that I go to over and over again. You guys have probably noticed that I go to GameJolt a lot and Itch.io. Those are my two favorite sites. IndieDB is also another great site. I'll put all of those up on the screen somewhere so that you guys can check them out yourselves. But there's a lot of hidden gems out there. You know, I always tell people you don't have to have money to play great games, because there are a lot of underappreciated and undiscovered indie devs who are making these awesome, awesome games, especially like Ludum Dare games. I've been having a blast with a lot of those because they always have a cool theme and they always have some sort of direction to them. It's really great because you can find these games that feel like little arcade games, but they have this dynamic scope and it's really, really cool. So I definitely recommend that site as well. I'll put that all up as well somewhere, I don't know. Josh Fancy Pants asks, if you were any animal, what would it be? If I was any animal, I would definitely be a cat. And the reason for that is cats get whatever the fuck they want, whenever the fuck they want it, and they don't take shit from anyone. It's insane how much they get away with. I have 2 cats, and if you've ever heard a cat owner talk about their cats, they know that they're not the master of the house. The goddamn cat is, because cats just, they get away with everything. My cats will stand on a shelf and they'll wait until I'm looking at them, and they'll knock something off the shelf, or they'll take a crap on the ground and expect me to pick it up and cover it for them. Sometimes they'll take a crap in the litter box and then just sit there and stare at me until I come over to cover their shit. Because we are servants to cats and they get away with everything, so I would be a cat. Gavin asks, if you had to live without one of your 5 senses, which one would it be and why? If I had to choose a sense to go without, it definitely wouldn't be sight, it wouldn't be smell, it wouldn't be hearing, and it definitely wouldn't be taste because I love food. I think it would have to be touch. Of any of the 5 senses, touch is one of those things that I could definitely do without. I don't need it for anything. It's not like I need to feel my way around something. Sure, like maybe if I'm cooking and I accidentally put my hand on something hot, you know, that would be a minor inconvenience because I could do some major damage to myself. So I guess it wouldn't really be a minor inconvenience, it'd be a major one, but anyway. But yeah, I don't think I would really want to go without the ability to taste food or to smell smells that are familiar to me, like my mom's cooking when I come back home, or to hear music, or to see the face of someone that I love. I would hate to go without those things. But, you know, as far as touch goes, I don't associate a lot of great memories with touch. It's not like when you go through any of those things I just listed off, you know, those are amazing memories and they're always going to be associated with one of those other senses. But touch itself, you know, I don't care. When I think about touching things, it's not something that I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to touch that, it's gonna feel super good. So, I don't know. That's just my take on it. Insane Gamer asks, how many drugs do you take a day? Fucking all of them. JK, have you felt the channel has changed you for good or bad? As far as change goes, I'd have to say good. I used to not be the most confident person out there. I used to not be the most focused person out there. I'm still not, but at the same time, YouTube has really given me sort of a sense of purpose. I feel like I'm really focused on my goals on YouTube. I'm very focused on the community. I've gotten to interact with so many amazing people, both YouTubers and viewers. You guys are like the coolest people I've ever talked to. And the more that I do YouTube, the more I realize I've changed. When I go out into the real world and I talk to my real life friends, I'm always wondering, why don't these people know about YouTube? Why don't they respect YouTube the same way I do, or the way that people that I talk to every day on the internet do? Because YouTube is one of these great communities that just has this awesome, comprehensive feel to it, and it makes me so happy to be a YouTuber. It makes me so happy to watch the channel grow and to have you guys interact with each other and interact with me in such a positive way, and have us do these great things like raise money for charity, or just knowing that I've made someone smile for the day. Those types of things definitely have changed me for the better. My good buddy OG-chan asks, do you ever have trouble seeing the game when you play? I mean, you know, your eyes. Yeah, I do sometimes, G. Kinda like I have trouble seeing you in the dark. Oh, racism. Anyway guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of Askbeagly. Thank you so much to those of you who have participated in this. If you guys want to ask me questions, feel free to ask me them down below in the comments with the hashtag Askbeagly, or over on Twitter once again with the hashtag Askbeagly. I'll be more than glad to select some more, and hopefully the next video is on time. I can't guarantee it because based on the schedule I'm going on right now, I'll be in San Antonio for PAX South during that time, but maybe I'll get it up. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But regardless guys, I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye. My phone is going off because Finpire is writing to me. Finpire. I'm gonna freaking kill you, Sig. Randy Mash asks, how does I has beautiful hair? Wait, no, see, I didn't even read it right because he misspelled everything on purpose like a fucking asshole. I think that's good enough. Number four things from YouTube, and then move on to Twitter. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Pretty good. I like that answer. Me.